Hi, I'm John Orlando, and I'm going to show you how to use Google Plus to allow students to do video discussion in your courses. Now, we're also going to cover how you can use Google Plus to make screencasts that you might use for making tutorials or other things to show students how to do something or just create educational content. Now, I'm starting here with the Google homepage, the search page. And when you sign up for a Google account, you get access to all of Google services, Gmail, YouTube, everything. So you're first going to sign up for a Google account, and then you're going to go to your Google Plus page. Easiest way to go is to come up to this Google Apps menu and come on down to Google Plus. And here you have your Google Plus page. Now, Google Plus was set up more or less in response to Facebook, but the nice thing about Google Plus is it was really set up to control access to what you post. Facebook is really designed to post to the entire world. Whereas Google Plus is set up so you can create different groups so you can control the content you post to. And that's how you're going to allow students to post video discussions in your classes. What you want to do is first set up a Google account for your class. Then you'll get the home page and the profile page. Second, you're going to put all of the students into a circle for that class. I'll show you how you do that. From the home page, come down to People, and here you see all the people that I'm connected to in one way or another. Have the students create their own Google accounts and have them give you their ID, their name, or simply their Gmail address or whatever. From here, you can create a circle. Go to Your Circles, click it. Down here are all my circles. Notice they're different types: friends, family, acquaintances. So I can put people into circles, and when I share something to a circle, only those people in the circle get it. So what I'd do is I'd simply set up a circle for my class, or maybe multiple circles if I want to put students into small groups. I'd come to this plus, click it, give the circle a name, then I would add people. Now when students create videos, you want to tell them to simply share it with that class circle. Now let's show you how you create a video. Once again, come to your left side navigation, and you're going to use a feature called Hangouts. Now there are two types of Hangouts. One type of Hangout is a live event for a small group of people where you only get in if you're invited to the event. The second type is called Hangouts on Air, and that's actually an event that gets broadcast live to YouTube. Now you're going to need to use the Hangouts on Air version to create screencasts. The reason being is that a Hangouts on Air is automatically recorded to your YouTube account, whereas video Hangouts are not recorded. So if you want what you're doing recorded, you need to use Hangouts on Air. So we'll go up to Hangouts on Air and click that. Then we'll go to Create Hangouts on Air. Once again, we'll give it a name. You notice there's an audience. These are people who will be invited to your Hangouts. Now if you're doing a live event, you would invite all the people that you're asking to come to the event. Notice by default it's public. You can eliminate that so that only people who are invited go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my circles. Notice I have a class circle, and that will be the audience. I will share it with that audience. Now here I'm really just inviting people to come to the event. Now I'll come up here and I'll start the Hangouts on Air. And here you see it started. Now for some reason it asks you again if you want to invite guests. I'm not quite sure why it does it twice, but we're going to just skip that. And now you can see me. And I'm sorry that the lighting's not quite perfect in my office here. Now, currently it's loading, and you can see this little blue circle at the bottom that's doing the loading. And sometimes, depending on bandwidth, it could take a second to get all the way loaded. Here you see now it's turned green, so it says you can start the broadcast. Now, I'll just click Start Broadcast. That says I'm going live. Now, if there are more people involved, you see this U down here on the bottom right, those people would start lining up. Their images would line up. The nice thing is that the default setting is that who's ever speaking, their image goes into the main window here. You can also lock it. If, say, the instructor wants only their image in the window, you can lock it so everyone just sees that image and it's not sensitive to people speaking. But by default, it goes to who's ever speaking. Now, a nice thing is that you can record your screen using a screen share function. Come up to this green box, I'll click it, Then when I come here, I'll pick a screen and I'll go share. And what you're now seeing is my desktop. So this is how you would do a screencast. You would share your desktop and then you'd start talking and it records what you're doing on your desktop. I'm going to come down and click stop sharing. Now, of course, you can also share your desktop during a live event, which is kind of nice. You can even go to YouTube and share videos off YouTube, which is also nice because most live meeting software does not handle video well. It's very, very choppy. It just doesn't handle it because it doesn't do the bandwidth well. But because Google owns YouTube, it's built to handle YouTube. So you can show a YouTube video during a live event and it comes out pretty well. So let's say now you're done speaking. You could, again, it could be a live event with other people there, or you're just recording a screencast of your desktop. You click Stop Broadcast. And now it's been stopped. It's automatically saved, though, on your YouTube account. You don't have to click Save or anything. So we're simply going to close this window. Now we're going to go back up to our profile. And here we're now going to share what we've created. If you want to do a screencast and say put that into your LMS or something like that, then you go to your YouTube account and you could either just link to the video in your YouTube account, or you could download the video and say put it into the LMS. Either way. But to share the video within the Google Plus system itself, come up to video. Notice it's going to search YouTube, go to your YouTube videos, and notice it's been saved right there. So I'm going to add a video. I'll pick it, add it. Once again, I have to pick who I'm going to share it with. It's not going to be shared publicly. What I'm going to do is share it with that circle that we defined, which is the class. Now I'm going to click share. Now everyone in the circle gets to see the video. It'll actually take a minute or so for it to completely render on YouTube. At this point then, if anyone in the circle wants to view it, they will appear on their feed. But at the same time, they can also comment. They can simply write a comment here, post it, and you'll get a thread of comments below each video. And that's all you have to do. Thanks.